Good morning, Pokemon Go players. It's PokeEdge here from the Blaze of Pokemon, bringing you some absolute banging news this morning, straight out of X this morning from the realms of the leaks. Without further ado, just bringing my affiliates. It's Total Cards. If you go onto a wonderful website, totalcards.net, which I'll drop a link in the description. You can get between 2 and 5% off at the checkout on anything on the website, whether you want to buy trading cards, video games, action figures, plushies. They sell absolutely anything to do with Pokemon. It has fantastic products at fantastic prices. Go there, check it out. But without further ado, let's get on to the subject of this. So, for many of you who have played Nintendo games and have played Sword and Shield, you may have remembered they did add Gigantamax and Dynamax Pokemon. And this is basically what it was. Let's play this video. This was the trailer. And then you'll understand why it's relevant. Let's turn that down a bit. So whether we'll get the same moves, well, that's going to be different. Actually, how this is exactly going to work in Pokemon Go, I don't know, but obviously this is it worked in Sword and Shield, obviously. Actually, I can't wait to see like the Charizard like that, but then I don't understand how it's going to work when we've got Megas. Well, we'll soon see. Again, most of these Pokemon are pretty much available in Pokemon Go anyway. Yeah, some of them still we do have to get. Well, you get the point of what I'm meaning. Obviously, that's the what I was getting at with that. So, obviously they've added, they're looking at adding that to the to Pokemon Go, and obviously with I've got further information which I'm going to be going over with you. Hold on, just going to load it up now. There we go, Twitter, because it's all on Twitter. So as I say, through the Pokemon mod group is where they seem to delve deeper into the code. The main stories come from this bit here, as you can see, Dynamax and Gigantamax coming to Pokemon Go. So when I delve deeper and click onto that, obviously it says Dynamax and Gigantamax coming to Pokemon Go. We're excited about a new mechanic that is approaching, so we decided to gather some information about the codename Station and Bread. Bread, we're confused. When we saw this in the code name for the first time, maybe it's some kind of help request from Niantic employees, but version 3.17 gave us 99.9% certainty that bread refers to Dynamax, bread, and Gigantamax bread dough. As posted recently, we saw that we were able to upgrade Dynamax and also battle with our Dynamax and Gigantamax. It is not clear if in GBL, probably not. We also recently reported that new moves that went up to number 53 BM53. These are probably max moves slash G max moves, with the exception of a turn beam, a turn max, a turnus move. Version 3150 has started rolling out, so let's start data mining. The first thing I see is that the moves are, but something is different in this version. Until now, the moves were reported as V0408, and the move high jump kick is in the game's code. But today I saw something different. We'll click there to see them more. Oh, that's the list of all them. 20 new moves have been added to the game. So they're all there. Then we go back so you can see all them. Then I says station. It'll probably be the version of Pokemon Den for Pokemon Go. We know it'll be the new POI point of interest on the map that can host Dynamax / Gigantamax raids, but probably different from the traditional raids. And then obviously that's what it goes on to explain, because obviously if you haven't obviously played Sword and Shield, Pokemon Den is a location where the Dynamax Pokemon may reside. These residents may be fought in a max raid battle. Pokemon Dens appear in Gala region in the wild, the Isle Armor and the Crown Tundra. Pokemon Dens look like small stone circles and can be found either on the land or in the water. When the Dynamax Pokemon is present, a giant pillar of light emerges from the den, visible from the great distance. When the Pokemon is defeated, the pillar of light disappears. Basically like that, and then the light just vanishes. It's a great feature, because I actually played Sword and Shield from start to finish, and I did enjoy the game. They found some text indicating that it'll be necessary to walk a few kilometers to interact with the station. It's not clear yet, but it might be something similar to Watts. So if it is, you have to collect them as well. What separate from the pillars of light, dens may also have a slight red glow on the ring of the stones. Interacting with such a den will provide Watts, after which the red glow will disappear. All dens restore Watts when the new day starts, and when all daily dens are cleared, the amount of Watts the player collects depends on whether the den has Dynamax Pokemon present and the player's progress. So this is roughly what they're thinking it'll be. So no Dynamax Pokemon before defeating Eternatus, 50 Watts, but if it's got a Dynamax Pokemon, 300 Watts. After defeating Eternatus, it'd be 200 Watts. Or Dynamax Pokemon, it'd be 2000 Watts. So you can see how quickly you'd build up. And remember, we're talking about this new item, Replenish. The item will probably have a mechanic similar to the Wishing Piece, being able to activate Dynamax raids. When you use it on a station, you'll have access to some MP replenish per day, but it will be sold in the shop. So again, you'll spend coins on that. So in the core series of the games, a Wishing Piece can be thrown into an inactive Pokemon den, except the Giant Den in the Watchtower Ruins or Regigigas Den in Giant's Bed in the wild area of Isle Armor and Crown Tundra in order to enable the max raid battle and said den. We don't know if Pokestops and gyms will transform into stations or if new structures will appear on the map, but we know that stations will also give you items, missions, and have routes. So they'll all be incorporated into all this. So that's basically all that in a nutshell of what they've got so far. But there are other bits I just want to run over with you because obviously this is basically what they've managed to data mine as what the upgrade screen is going to look like. So you'll be able to upgrade the bread, which is basically all that. Probably the codename bread is some type of Pokemon state or class, but we don't have enough information to confirm. Bread level is separate from the Pokemon level, so that's all to do with that. So click on that to get it bigger. So it does actually look quite good, so that's all that. And then obviously the bread battles have special animations for moves and transformations. There's like a default camera, pre-transform camera, loaf camera. Love the way it's all linked to bread. Move one camera, move two camera, show more. And it's all that is all linked in there. So that's all there for you. And then there's like bread power, bread move, bread guard. It's all bread related, isn't it? And then exclusive moves for all that, you got all them there. And then you got still about bread. We're collecting orbs, so you got to collect orbs as well. There's all them. And then there's more of the to do with dynamic, onset success, and all that lot. Then there's more about station tutorial, so it'd be to do with how you use them. We're going to get trained how to do it, which is quite good. Combined shadows with AR. That's about the anniversary because we've got the anniversary coming up. And then obviously text for Spelunker's Cove. That's all been fully added to the game. So that's basically everything in a full nutshell with what they've got in the code at the moment. But as I say, the biggie at the moment, as I say, is that Gigantamax, which as soon as I get any more information like this, I will drop it on you guys. Because obviously, I can't wait for that to come to Pokemon Go. But how they interact it with us, because obviously, as I say, we've got Megas. Like Charizard, for example, has a Mega. Gyarados has a Mega. Yeah, I was like, Mewtwo has a Mega. He's not in Pokemon Go at the moment with his Mega. But I don't understand. Obviously, it's going to be there in their special raid battles and stuff like that. But it's you're having both in the one game, whereas you can't have Megas in Sword and Shield. But we'll see. We'll see how it all pans out, how it all works. It's going to be interesting. We're going through very interesting times with Pokemon Go. Let's be honest, there's a lot coming to the game over I would say the next 12 months. And obviously they're trying to add everything to it because obviously you've still got more megas to come over when the next Legends game comes next year. They're going to add a pile more, and all them will then come to Pokemon Go. I can predict that. That's guaranteed because we've still got so many more megas to come anyway. So again, stick with this channel and we'll get you everything we can as news. But again, just to make you aware, in a week's time, I won't be doing videos pre-recorded. I'll be doing live broadcast from Haydock Racecourse, as I'll be at a TGC live event, and it's basically the Northwest Card Show, and obviously I'll be dropping all the links in the description below. So, and also I'll put 2 promo videos attached above for you to watch as well. And if you want to come along, please buy tickets. They are 50% off if you use the code SUMMER. It is worthwhile because obviously you can get your cards graded and whatnot, and there are plenty of amazing traders as well. and you can get pretty much what you want. So I would love to see some of you in there, especially if you are local. But again, thanks for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one, because there will be plenty of information between now and next Saturday for me to excite you guys with. But it's over and out from PokeEdge on the Blazer Pokemon. See you again. Bye bye.